Welcome back to my channel, everyone. So in today's video I'm going to be fitting some 12-volt reading lights in the back of my Volkswagen Transporter camper. Now what's special about these lights is not only are they like a reading light and like provide a nice subtle lighting at night time, they have built-in USB ports, so I can charge my phone whenever I want from the lights, which is really handy. I didn't have any USB ports right at the back of the van. I've got some at the front, but I didn't have any right at the back of the van, and I thought, well, if I'm going to be fitting some extra lights, why not try and kill two birds with one stone? So these do exactly that. What's really handy about them also is I can like turn the light wherever I want. It gives it more of a calmer feel as opposed to having these spotlights on all the time. I'm going to start by showing you the lights themselves, then I'm going to do my little how-to guide. It's not really a in-depth one about electronics, it's more just showing you how I'm fitting the light inside my van, and also I'll be leaving a link in the description where you can get some from. Cheers, and hope you find this video useful. So I've just started unboxing the light. So as you can see, it's got a projector lens on it. It's a 3-watt LED light, which is equivalent to like a 10-watt light. Now, on the bottom of the light itself, it's also got a USB port and an on and off switch, and also your 12-volt leads to wire it up. It is a gooseneck one as well, so I can turn it. So if I wanted to point it at the back of the van or the front of the van, I can do, or down towards my book whilst I'm reading. But yeah, the overall quality of it is really nice, and it's finished in black. You can get these in silver as well. So yeah, let's get on with it. So the first step for me is taking my speaker out, and the reason why I'm taking my speaker out is because my 12-volt cable is located behind the speaker. So for you guys that are obviously planning your installation, just make sure you've got your cable ready and it's run in the place where you need it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is offer the light up to where I want to fit it. So once you've worked out exactly where you want to do it, what you need to do is take the 2 screws out of the light either side. You see them here, and then just get this bracket out here. So now I'm just going to take these screws out and show you exactly what the bracket looks like. So this is the bracket, and what I'm going to do is, when I'm happy with the position of it, I'm going to screw that back to the van. So when screwing this to your van, just make sure you're using the right size screws, because you don't want to penetrate any metal panels of the van or any cables. Just make sure the area behind is clear. I've got my position ready of where I want to screw the bracket. Now all I'm going to do is take my impact driver with the screw itself and just screw it straight into the panel. Just make sure the bracket is straight whilst you're fitting it, because if that's not straight, your light won't be straight. I've got straight eyes, so I think so I can see it straight. So now I just need to drill a hole to get the cable through the bottom of the light. As you can see, the cables come through the bottom of the actual unit itself. So I'm just going to drill a hole below the bracket here, and then I'm going to bring my cable round, and then I'm going to show you the next step from there. Grab a dustpan and brush. Just go very gently when you are drilling any wooden panels, or any panels as a matter of fact, because if you go through too hard, you're going to hit your bodywork, or like I said earlier, cables, or maybe something even more important. Right, so now I've drilled my hole, I'm just going to fish this round like so. This is just a draw cable, so I can pull these 2 cores through the hole. Just going to grab some black tape. I'm going to make sure that my terminal strip is just going to lay here, and then it's going to go inside the light fitting itself. That's one. And that's two. You can see the light's already on because my connections were already live. Just a tip, just make sure that if you are wiring the light up, don't do it live. So now I'm just going to fit the chock block, or terminal strip should I say, back inside the light, and then I'm going to push it back on to the bracket, get both screws, well, one at a time because they are quite fiddly. Like anything, if you drop it, I can promise you, you won't find another one like that. I'm just going to screw that in to the thread. Now I'm not going to tighten it all the way, I'm going to make sure I get the other screw on the other side as well. Right, that's all good. Now the switch itself looks a little bit wonky, but what you can do is actually move them. They twist. They're just like a twist-on switch. So if you find it isn't straight, it's not an issue. But yeah, that's on now. That's all good. So here is the reading light fitted. As you can see, I've currently got my phone plugged into the USB port, and it is charging really well. This is really handy because the flexibility of the gooseneck means I can have the light wherever I want. And if I press the button, it is on, nice and bright. I mean, it's daytime now and you can still see how much of the van it's lighting up. And yeah, really happy with it. So that's it. That's how you fit them. Very straightforward. Just make sure you've got a suitable 12-volt source. Make sure you offer the light up to where you want to fit it before fitting it. Take the bracket off, make sure it all lines up, screw it in, and then make the connections and away you go. Turn it on and off like that. Job's a good one. Thanks for watching my video. If you've got any questions, please let me know. And if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Thanks.